All right, buddy, let's get started. So, like I said, we're talking about verb tenses. So this says verb tense word endings, past, present, future. So verbs we know are actions, and we can add words or letters to them to say if it happened in the past, the present, or the future. So like, for example, if I'm saying play, if I'm saying I played yesterday, I don't say I play yesterday. That doesn't make sense. I sound crazy. I would say I played yesterday. Or if you're playing right now, playing. I don't say I play now. I kind of sound like a baby if I say it that way. I can say I am playing now. Sometimes there are verbs where you don't have to add anything to it. So you could say we're going to go camp now. Okay, I didn't have to add anything to it. So it gets kind of tricky. We're just going to talk about the basic ones for today. So if you look, for example, this lady's pushing a stroller. So I have 3 words here: pushed, pushing, and will push. So pushed happened in the past. That's like I pushed a stroller yesterday. Okay, pushing, adding the ing, is right now. I am pushing a stroller. So that's present tense. And then will push is the future. I will push the stroller tomorrow. It's going to happen. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right, you want to do some examples together?
No.
Well, we're going to. All right, so the first one is, it gives me jumping. So that's the present tense happening right now. What if I was using the word jump, but in the past? So like I did it yesterday. How would I say that?
I was jumping in the past.
Okay, you could say I was jumping. Okay, what's another way I can do it? Remember what we said? You can add to the end of a word to make it past tense. What if I want to say I blanked yesterday?
I jumped yesterday.
Awesome. I jumped. So that's adding ed on the end. So I don't say this jump ed. I say jumped. Okay, you just kind of add the d sound on the end. Okay, so I jumped yesterday. I'm jumping right now. Okay, what if I'm saying it's going to happen tomorrow? Do you remember what word I put in front of it?
I will jump.
There you go. I will jump tomorrow. Awesome. All right, let's look at play. Okay, they already did the past tense one for me. Played. They added ed. What about if I'm doing it right now? I would say I am
Playing.
You got it, dude. So I'm adding ing. Okay, and then what if I'm going to do it tomorrow? I blank play tomorrow.
I will play.
You got it.
I'm just kind of looking at the words up here.
Hey, that's okay. You're just using the example to help you out. That's okay. All right, this one says laugh, will laugh. So they gave us future tense. I will laugh tomorrow. What about if it's happening right now? I am
laughing around my coffee table, and I really am.
All right, and then what about if it happened yesterday? What would I say? What would I add to the end of it?
It happened yesterday. I was playing or something like that.
Okay, we're doing laugh right now. So yeah, I could say
I was laughing yesterday.
Okay, I can do that
right
way.
Right now I'm napping yesterday.
What if I add ed to the end? Now what does that word say?
Labbed.
I
laughed. Okay. Labbed.
Laughed.
I labbed yesterday.
All right, let's do one more. All right, learning. So I am learning right now. What if you did it yesterday? I blank yesterday.
I was learning yesterday. Okay. It's gonna be hard to get out of here.
Or what if I put ed at the end?
I don't know.
What if I learned yesterday? That's another way I can say it, right?
Is that close enough?
Yeah. So I've got learned. I learned yesterday. I'm learning right now. And then if I'm going to do it tomorrow, what would I say?
I will learn
got it.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Good job. So
these I'm going to push this whole thing up. And let's see if I'm like Mr. Credible.
You are.
Oh, yes, I am.
All right, Mr. Incredible. So these are regular verbs. You add ed, ing, or will to them. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So there are also verbs called irregular verbs. We're not going to do much with these. I just wanted to show them to you. With these words, you don't add ed or ing necessarily.
That's my
Hi,
brother.
Leo.
He's on top of me right now.
I bet. So like the word gave, okay? So like gave means you did something in the past.
Super muscles.
All right, means you did something in the past. I didn't add ed. That wouldn't make sense. I wouldn't say I gived you a present yesterday. That's not correct. I gave you a present. So there are some verbs where you just have to listen to them, and you just might need to see if it makes sense to you, okay? So there are verbs that you don't add ed to, but it's still past tense, okay? All right,
I just brushed my teeth and I'm drinking orange juice.
delicious.
It's
All right,
disgusting.
I'm going to give you a word, and you're going to tell me if it's past, present, or future, okay? So the word is pasted. I pasted. Am I saying, was that past, present, or future, Jack?
I pasted past.
Past, good job. So I'm going to drag that over here. Awesome. All right, how about seeing? Seeing. Past, present, or future? Honey, did you mute yourself? I can't hear you, buddy. There you go. All right. So Jack, skiing, is that past, present, or future?
Skiing would be like your present.
Present, good job.
All
right, how about singing? I'm singing a song. Right now, past, present, or future?
Present.
Present. All right, how about will do? I will do that.
Later.
Later or future. How about will bake? I will bake Jack a cake.
I like cake. Can you get on it? I want extra raspberries.
Okay, so would your extra raspberry cake come in the past, present, or future?
Future.
Awesome. All right, last
But
one.
I really do want you to bake me a cake.
All right, I got to get busy with that, I guess, now. All right, last one, buddy. Talk.
I want to see you make it.
Oh, like a cooking video?
Yeah.
All right.
I love cooking videos.
All right. Now I have a project to do. All right, buddy, last one. Talked. Talked. Past, present, or future?
Past.
Past. Good job. I talked to Jack yesterday. Very good, buddy. Awesome. So you'll be doing an activity, one of your assignments this week. You're going to be using that. And let me show you. All right.
Oh, wow. My arm is really getting a burn from being on the carpet.
Jack, do you see it, honey? So for this one, you're going to be looking at each word. This is one of your assignments this week, and you'll just have to tell me, you'll have to move the green if it's a past tense leaf, okay? And you're putting the yellow over it if it's a present tense, okay? So like camp. Camp could be present tense, all right? There's no ing or ed, but it's still present tense, okay? Eat, you're doing that right now. But if you see an ed on the end of it, or it's said in a way that you would say you did it in the past, then you'll put the green around it, okay? All right, Jack. Oh, you muted yourself again, buddy.
Sorry.
That's okay. All right, do you have any questions about the verb tense?
One question.
Yeah.
How does ing mean present?
What? Because it means you're doing it right now. So like think of all the words like singing, drawing, eating, okay?
Well, how does it mean it? What makes it mean present?
Just because ing usually means it's happening right now. Just like ed.
Well, why does it mean that? How does it mean that? I'm asking.
I'm trying to think how to explain it. Do you understand why ed on the end of a word means it happened in the past?
Nope.
So it's not like ing isn't a word. So it's not like it's a word that means past, but it is 3 letters that you can add to the end of a word. And when you do that, this magic happens and it makes it a word that's happening right now.
Well, it's not like ing can just mean present. How does it mean present? That doesn't really understand anything.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Ing isn't a word, but if you put those letters on the end, it changes the meaning of whatever your root word is.
But how does it do that? I mean, like, why do people, when did people discover that it does that? Why
I guess
does it do that?
We'd have to do some research, but it's whoever came up with these are called our English language rules. And that's what,
well, I think they should change the rules.
oh boy. All right.
Ing.
So Jack, your assignment is to come up with a new language. I'll bake a cake and you come up with a new language.
I want to see you bake the cake right now.
Well, I can't right now. I don't have all the ingredients. Do you have any other questions about verb tenses?
I want to see you in 1 week with the cake.
All right, hold on.
I mean,